Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is Warzone Jones reviewing Baki the Grappler 2. Got my DVDs here, 6 DVDs, and it's the second season of Baki the Grappler, just like in the first season. There's 6 DVDs for the first season of Baki the Grappler. Each DVD about an hour and hour and 37 minutes long. This season right here, best season of Baki the Grappler. The absolute best season of Baki the Grappler, season 2. There's only 2 seasons, so that's the only bad thing about Baki the Grappler. I would say that there are only 2 seasons, because after the series is over, you're wishing that they had just made another one. So that's what I was wishing when Baki the Grappler season 2 was over. I was just wishing that they had gave us another season. You know why? Because season 2 Baki the Grappler is just it's just so good. Like, this is a really good season. Action-packed. I'm telling you, there is so much action. And Baki the Grappler 2, season 2, man, it will satisfy you. Trust me. For all you die-hard action fan, anime fans out there, it will satisfy you. Trust me. Nothing but action. It's basically this tournament. Season 2 is basically about this tournament. They're holding a tournament to see who's the best fighter basically on the world, the best fighter on the planet Earth. That's basically what they're doing. They're seeing who's the best fighter on the planet. So Baki has to defend his title because he's the champion of the underground circuit. He basically has to defend his title against all these fighters. I can't remember how many. I think there's at least 16 fighters, or maybe a little bit less. But there's a lot of fighters in here, and they all represent a different martial arts style. All of them represent different martial arts styles. So you're going to watch styles like karate, kickboxing, Muay Thai, judo, taekwondo, boxing. They got this like American boxer on there. This one black guy who does boxing. There's like street fighters, guys who just brawl. They got like these 2 brawlers on here. Just one of these guys is he's in a gang, like this motorcycle gang, a street gang, in Japan. And there's just all types of different fighting styles. Pro wrestling, sumo. There's a sumo wrestler in here. A guy who actually does sumo. And that sumo guy is no joke. He put all his weight onto this one guy's head. This jiu-jitsu guy's head. And completely squashed that guy like a bug. There are so many different fighting styles and so many different action scenes. So since you have all these different fighting styles, you have all these interesting matchups. And that's another thing that's really good about it. All these different matchups. So it's karate versus taekwondo, sumo versus like pro wrestling. Then you got amateur wrestling. They have all type of wrestlers on there. Greco-Roman wrestling, sumo wrestling, all types of wrestlers. All types of fighting styles, and they all have their different backstory, and all the characters are different. They all have their personality. They all have a reason for why they're there. This one guy who does kung fu, and they also call it Chinese fist fighting. This guy basically want to show that kung fu is the greatest martial arts fighting style out there, and everyone else's fighting style fails in compare. And he feels like their fighting style has surpassed everyone's fighting style, down through thousands of years. That's how he feels. There's this one guy who says he's redefined karate. His name is Orochi Katsumi. And he feels like he's the face of karate. He's redefining karate. He's a young, cocky guy, a really cool character. Then, you got Baki the Grappler, of course. They don't really say what Baki Hama's fighting style is. I guess he's a combination of all fighting styles. There's this one guy on here who does this, I forgot what they call it. They call it like Kuroku-ken karate, and this guy can literally cut people's arteries, with his hands. Maybe you've seen the first season. This guy has a really dangerous martial arts style. That martial arts style isn't real. So you have a couple of martial arts styles that are really unrealistic. There's this one guy who can literally walk on air, float in the air, and he's kicking guys while he's literally floating in the air. Name is Amarnai. He calls his style Amarnai grappling. That martial arts style isn't real. But that's okay because it's still cool to see. Great anime here. There's an interesting twist in the story. So, this anime right here, this season right here, it doesn't really have like a big, like really huge storytelling aspect in this season like they did the first season. But that's okay, but there's still a big twist in there, a mystery that you wouldn't even understand, wouldn't expect. I mean, a mystery that you wouldn't expect. Baki Hama has a brother. One of the participants is actually his brother. He didn't know, nobody knew. So if you didn't watch this season before, if you never seen this season before, you wouldn't know that this guy that is in here, that's in a tournament, you wouldn't even know that this guy was Baki Hama's brother. He was Yujiro Hama's first son. So Yujiro actually got a woman pregnant back when he was younger, back when he was around like 18. So they have flashback episodes of Yujiro Hama, back when he was younger and 18, fighting in, like in a war, in Vietnam War. And, those are basically filler eps, you can tell, but that's okay. But once again, although they had like filler eps, this is the best season in Baki the Grappler. 2 seasons, but they went out with a bang. Sadly, because sometimes you just don't get like 125 or 200 episodes. You got shows out there like Bleach and Naruto and One Piece. They got like 300 episodes. A ridiculously large amount of episodes, a bunch of episodes. They didn't get that far with Baki the Grappler. I don't know why. I wish they did. I wish they would have gave us at least 100. I wish they at least gave us 100 episodes. But there's a total of 48 episodes. Total of 48 episodes in Baki the Grappler series. Best season in Baki the Grappler. Second season, because of all those reasons why I had said. Lots of action in it. Real good, interesting twists. You're guessing who's going to win, or who's going to come out the victor. Because, at the end of the day, who's going to win the tournament. It's going to be Baki. So, Baki's going to win the tournament because he's the main character. That's just how it is. So, not that I'm trying to create a spoiler or anything, but this is a review of Season 2. So, get Season 2, Baki the Grappler. I enjoyed it. I loved it. I'm still watching it now currently. I'm watching it now currently because it is that damn good. Season 2 is that damn good. And you should get it because it's that damn good. This is Warzone Jones. Anime fans, if you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. I'm out. Deuces.